Good evening, cruise mates. It's your wonderful windmates, your cruise ship captain, chatreuseproxy, ever at your service. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is March 6th, and a start of yet another Trit Serve Delicious Monday. It is day 26 on the road. Very happy with our progress so far. And I'm feeling especially chipper today, because I have a lot of things that I was able to do, so we are going to, well, remark on that, catch up as we always do, and just see what life has in store for us at the moment. Yeah? Hi, Owie, but first off, hope everybody's doing well. Just getting my compression gloves on, and sorry for the little late start. I just had to, had to get myself my water and everything like that. You're finally first? Ha, blue shell. You two comments. Alright, back to Midland, Texas. What do we have today? The new foods. I need 9 points of the new foods. Ratatouille is easy. Ratatouille. Well, what else is new? Because if I just did something easy, I'd want sure. I just need boba and then another 2. I mean, it's easy enough. Just do gelato and we start off pretty well. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna get a tissue and turn my fan on. Ah, okay. I'm good now. I just hopped out of the shower like 30 minutes ago, so I still feel like I'm like steaming hot. So I need my fan on, and I also had to sneeze. That was totally unrelated, it's had to sneeze. Koozie sneeze has blessed the food. Can I have a cheeseburger stuffed inside a cheeseburger with 2 deep-fried cheeseburgers as buns? Yeah, I don't serve the ultimatum, and even if I did, that would only be once every millennium, so yeah, not happening. But here. And as we get started, I hope everybody's been able to enjoy their Mondays so far. This is a 3-stop day, so it's not gonna be the worst ever. Thank goodness. Raspberry peppermint. A boba ice, strawberry, and sealed up. Today has been a very detoxing Monday. I got to hang out with some of my IRL friends. Fuck, I put thigh instead of taro. Oh well. But I got to hang out with yeah, a few of my IRL friends today. We just went around shopping, had ourselves a good kind of like lunch/dinner-ish. Got some nice in-town pizza and everything like that. And just really just got to chill out today. Just caught up with life. Got to talk shop about like cosplay and plans for the future, be it with life and everything like that, and just everything in between. And because of that, I'm just been doing very happy today. There's just been a lot of work done on that end of cosplay shopping, which I am very happy to start counting my progress towards, especially towards one thing that I thought was very screwed on my end. So let's start with the elephants in the room then. What was I so worried about? I really didn't post out too much about it, but anybody on Twitter enough probably saw that I was remarking how I was making, well, my little, I say signature. It isn't a signature as much as, you know, like my outfit is a signature part of my outfit. Like if I were to, okay, let me slow myself down. If I was going to boil down what is something that just screams chartreuse-proxy more than anything else, it is my hairpins. It is my 3 stars motto, or three stars motto motif that I have going on here at the top of my head, of course, here. But I was looking to 3D print my brooch that I have hanging from, you know, my neck, as you can see right here. So, hanging from my neck. It's a necklace, Truzy. You can just say it's a brooch on a necklace. Or you're printing your necklace, for crying out loud. And my 3D printer screen just stopped working all of a sudden, like the other day. And I was in disarray. For people who did not know, especially so, like, I had bought this 3D printer 2 years ago on Valentine's Day. As kind of like a Valentine's gift to myself, because... Ah, fudge! I did the same thing again. I put thigh instead of taro.
Hello, Chef.
I bought it as a Valentine's gift to myself while I was in the dorm, because I wanted to continue working on cosplay to a bigger degree. Because while I did have my university printer, the problem with it was that I could only use it up to 4 hours at a time. Just because of, like, you know, well, I say, it was library regulations, so, you know, one person doesn't use all of the filament all at once, unless you, like, you know, conferred with the people for a school project or something like that or so. But seeing as how I was using it for cosplay, that really wasn't going to, that really was not going to help out at all. Help my case in saying, hey, can I borrow the 3D printer for, like, 16 hours to print this cosplay prop? I would never have gotten clearance then. So I decided to bite the bullet and get myself my own 3D printer, and welcome, by the way. Okay, T for Taro this time in a seal. And we fast forward the story to where we are now, because, well, I've been 3D printing for, you know, 3 odd years now. I have a Ender 3 Creality Pro that I bought for like 240-ish bucks or so. It was back on Amazon. It came, you know, it had Amazon Prime shipping, so I was like, heck yeah. And it's worked very well for me without even having to get, like, too many upgrades, besides, you know, a few things that I did and that I printed for myself, like belt feeder upgrades for the wiring, so it doesn't tie up anymore. But, yeah, so I was having problems to where it just was not turning on the screen at all. So because of that, I then was just really like, I don't know if this is good for me. I say if this is good for me, I don't know how I'm going to fix this, rather, because I was like, I am very tech illiterate when it came to when it comes to engineering side of things at all for anything. All my friends are engineers. I'm a dirty business student now. So I was just like, am I screwed? Do I have to buy a new one? I was looking up every single fits in the book. Nothing was working. I tried, reformatting my SD card, using a different one. I'd seen, if the power input was correct or not, American to European, changing the output, unplugging, replugging, doing everything. And I was like, the last fix that I thought that I might need to have done was buy a new motherboard and insert that out, so maybe I tried it. But it was really strange. Could you turn it, won't turn it on at all, since it roots wire? Well, no, here's the thing. When I was flipping the switch, the fan was turning on. Both fans were turning on, so the main one near the extruder, and then the one at the motherboard. The lights at the motherboard were turning on. Everything else was working, except for the fact that when I was turning the dial to use it, it wasn't making any noise. It wasn't making noise when I was clicking it or so, and the screen was just completely blank. Nothing was fixing it. But everything else was working just fine. So I was just in distraught, and this happened 2 nights ago. So, Saturday night. Because I had finished printing my smaller version of my brooch, when it just stopped working after I finished for the day. As I turned it back on, so when I went to turn it back on, I just saw, nothing's happening. This ain't the best, ? So then, that's when I started panicking. I started looking around for all of the fixes and everything like that, and that's where we lead on to now. So I started flipping it over, about to unscrew the motherboard so I could take it apart, so I could unconnect it, where is he? So I could disconnect it, and then that's when a wire, you know those TV shows when you open the janitor's closet, or you open an old arcade machine, and you just see all of the cobwebs and everything comes spiraling out? Yeah, the gold wire came sputtering out, which, if you don't know, that is literally the one wire from the motherboard side to the display side that connects. That is literally the one wire. So I reconnected it. And everything is right as rain. Everything is alright now. Oh my goodness, dude. Really? One wire just accidentally disconnected some time ago, and I didn't realize it until now? And it's all better now? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, at the very least, that is the only thing. That is the only thing that happened, and everything else is better. Because otherwise it would have been about $40, right, that's already including tax, for a new motherboard, or $300 or so down the hole for a new 3D printer. And of course, I was going to do my due diligence, as I was literally sending it out to my tech friends to see, hey, do you know any fixes or so? I know you have your own printer and whatever, stuff like that. I was panicking, especially with how much of a cosplay kit I was on recently. Because it's oh, please, 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 I have motivation now and it's soiled. But it's all better now. I almost wanted to start it up before stream, but I decided against it because I'd rather monitor it for my first test print batch. And yeah, but otherwise, I have my cosplay plans ahead of me again, and with 2 months till MomoCon, very much so, there is a lot of work to do for myself and for me. Uswire stunt? Yeah, I mean, the thing is that I never had lifted it in, I say never had lifted it, I hadn't lifted it in forever from my table. Besides, once for cleaning or so, and even then, it still worked afterwards or so. So it just got loose sometime, and well, it worked itself, as obvious as my story is now. So I'm glad that was the only problem, but it still gave me a scare, a very bad one, all things considered. But hey, all is well that ends well, save for my very, very, scarred heart and mind off of the fact that, no, my 3D printer! One of my most expensive gifts I've ever bought! It's ruined! Also, shoot, my model is lacking. But, yeah. Hi, Truce. Came to say hi and wish you luck on stream. Also, G3D printer issues can be annoying. Definitely so, and I have motivation to work on cosplay after, a 3-month hiatus. And now when I finally have motivation, it just doesn't want to work. That really just sucks. But thanks for dropping in. I don't mind how long, how short you stay. All greetings are always welcome here. But do get your rest, because I know I do stream at a at a later part at night, so it doesn't fit well with everybody now. Just rest if you can. Got a stinky silver trophy from Bidrun? Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of people getting silver trophies from Bidrun today. Or like from the past few days. Okay, I just need 9 foods. Can I just auto-serve all of this? Because, look, I still have 100 medals to go, people. I need to get through as many days as possible here. Plus, that gives me a lot more room to just relax and talk. As we wait in general, it depends on person, of course. And I'm not going to advocate if you already know how your schedule is. But, just take care of yourselves, y'all, alright? Just be smart, don't make bad decisions. And, yeah. I am not... Wait, I need one more prep station? Do I need one more prep station, or do... Okay, no, this is just a 4 prep station day. Oh, annoying. Ah, well. Wouldn't be too bad, just the seafood and the fish I gotta look at. Also, I don't print much cosplay because they seem to always need to design it and way better mechanical than organic things. Very fair, very fair. I just want to get some water. But, especially from my side of cosplay, to where I have primarily worked with foams, like foams, EVA, Warbler, everything like that, in between, and such. And, well, cardboard, of course. Who doesn't love working with cardboard now? It is, like, 3D printing has been, of course, the gateway for me and for a lot of my IRL friends to be able to make props and everything like that in between that they never would have been able to before. Because at least for my own way, like I say, motif, my motto when it comes to cosplay is like, I want to be able to stand out in one way or another. Because when it hits the grindstone of I'm going to a convention, there's going to be a lot of X, of Y, of whatever cosplay. When I went to MomoCon 2020, just this past year, one of the days I went as Sucrose for the Genshin Impact photo shoot. There was like 5 other Sucroses as well there. Is that a problem necessarily? No, of course, like the more the merrier with cosplay. I'm never gonna say no to having more of my favorite Genshin girl. But the fact is like, I want to be able to stand out a little bit more than everybody else. So because of that, I always like to pride myself on the ability to make props, on the ability to, yeah, be that little bit more memorable or so. So what I did is I printed out Mappa Mare, the tome that I use on my Sucrose. I printed out a chest that I found a 3D design on Thingiverse for. Free to get, by the way. Smile. And what's his face? And then, okay, hold on. Chocolate chip, and then 11 is Mackerel. And then I 3D printed a bunch of more and Primogems that I gave around to other cosplayers and such. And I did that for a bunch of the conventions going forwards. And, you know, does it really mean a lot in the grand scheme of things? Not really. But does it make me feel good about cosplay? Definitely so, because I can attest to have made a lot of memories from people really singling me out in a good way of like, oh my goodness, your cosplay's great, I love this so much. And it's like for these little things. And I could tell so many stories of how, you know, these little efforts have definitely made an impact on a lot more people. But it is like, that's another story for another time. The main thing is like, being able to 3D print things has opened up my cosplay game so much so, and there's also so many other aspects that I could work on too, because like, for example, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Wow, great singing voice, Crizzy. The very next day, you gave it away. I got a Cricket Joy, the small little mini Cricket. So nothing too much, but I can already start making a few small decals, a few small iron-on designs, which I started using for the tote bags that I use for my characters who don't have pockets. And that helps me out a little bit more, and very specifically helps my friends out who don't have access to that. So I get to do that a little bit in helping things out, in helping my friends out, and being able to do everything like that, and just everything in between. My cats eat cardboard? Hey! That's a problem. I do have a dog, but at the very least, he doesn't eat cardboard. Remember doing a Wayne Whispers cosplay and hanging out in Bard Temptats? There you go. I mean, I think, of course, like, the most notorious one is any, Ghibli No-Face cosplayers who give out chocolate candy coins, for instance. Why are we singing Christmas music? It's March. You want Christmas music? This is gonna take my stream down, but I should definitely sing Christmas music. I could also sing like a few VTuber national anthems. I at least know like what? King, of course, Tenaria. I know the Wolf Stetson English lyrics because I prefer the English flow. I say prefer English flow. Of course, the Japanese is the original, but hey, I understand English and that flows better in my thinking mind. Oh no, okay? I mean, I could do like the 2018 YouTube anthem, which was Fly Me to the Moon. The second one I'm down for, I'll do it off stream another time. Because if you really want karaoke from Cruzy, well, you can just spend your channel point redeems on Hitori Omuwa. Just for 650 mana points, I was sing my guilty pleasure of a favorite song, Lost in Thoughts All Alone, smile. From when I did my cosplay as Shigure from Fire Emblem Fates, smile. Okay, I need 2 more foods, so what's easy enough? I mean, jerk chicken, and then I can just do pancit. My favorite, or one of my favorite noodle dishes, my Filipino pancit. I remember back when, like, yeah, I was like 2020 Christmas. My first year in VTubing, that everybody just decided to do Fly Me to the Moon covers. I don't know if like jazz circulation came around, or just because, you know, everybody thinks jazzy Christmas songs, but yeah, Frank Sinatra songs, specifically Fly Me to the Moon, just really started hitting everybody, and was like, yeah, I'm gonna cover this now. And I'm not trying to bash it, I love Fly Me to the Moon, it's a good song. And a lot of people only found out about it just because of Bayonetta, and to which case I say, well, take it long enough then, people, come on now. And strips, Neko HK, 7 is gonna be Neko HK, and then 6 is KGM. We are good on this stuff here. Why, I mean, I like Bayonetta. I would never said that anything was wrong with Bayonetta. I should point that out first and foremost. But like, the fact that it's like, you know, it took people this long to know that Fly Me to the Moon is a song. It's like the people who are discovering 9 Inch Nails for the first time after playing Hi-Fi Rush. Like, their music existed before, people. Come on. Thanks, Calvin. Fly me to the moon and let me kick. It's gonna demonetize me on YouTube if I sing those lyrics. Instead, I'll let myself get copyright struck by singing the entire song. Remember, people, what is it? 15 seconds more and then you're gonna get it taken down? Oh jeez, oh jeez. But okay. That I meant it's a banned Twitch word. Oh wait, not offended way. No, I getcha. I mean, I'm the one advertising out Fire Emblem Fates free on the Nintendo eShop. I say free on the Nintendo eShop, able to buy on the Nintendo eShop. I say as the Nintendo eShop is no longer available. But back to the cosplay thing. So yeah, I had printed my brooch out, and then my next plans was I need to model my potions. So if I raise my model up here a little bit, my little potions on my belt here, that's gonna be the next plan, because I already have some leftover Primogems from when I did my Sucrose cosplay that I'm just gonna attach some hair clips to with the powers of super glue. And yeah, after I paint them, of course. And well, those Primogems are now my hair clips, easy enough. And then I have a few other props that I need to do, such as how I need to print some revives and potions for my friends when we do our Pokemon Scarlet and Violet cosplays. Scarlet and Moon. Yes, my favorite Pokemon generation. Sun and Violet. Scarlet and Moon. Cruzy, what are you smoking right now? Whatever it is, you can't do that in the kitchen. Come on, girl. PGC, and then I need one more turkey leg. KGM, Neko HK. But it's just a lot of props, and the main thing especially with it is that if I'm thinking about it logistically, MomoCon is in 2 months. It's May 25th through 28th. It's a 4-day convention. Today is March the 6th. So yes, while if you did want to look at pedantically and be like, yeah, 2 months, you can just work on, you can take your time, you don't have to really rush yourself. 3D printing will take time. Like, my brooch itself already took 2 hours, 2.5 hours to print. So I'm already doing it at a 60% info, that way it's sturdy, so even if I drop it or something, it's not going to break and be brittle. Are the potions going to have things in them, or are they going to be solid? My plan is probably, I'm going to be printing it at a 40 to 60% infill, where if anybody doesn't have a 3D printer, I'm assuming that you do, but for anybody that doesn't have a 3D printer, infill is exactly what it sounds like. If I'm doing it 100%, it means it's fully solid inside and out. If I'm doing it at 20%, there's only enough plastic from my PLA, my filament, that infills 20%. The other 80% is filled with air or so. So basically, the more infill means, well, more that it's filled inside means it's not as brittle, and it won't be prone to breaking as much. Also, I just realized, because I turn off my no board so you can see me selecting the foods, I didn't have it on for that whole day. Gosh darn it. Well, it wasn't the worst thing ever, no. But, aside from the point, main things here is that we are looking mostly about 46% infill for most things. Now, granted, I have done different amounts of infill when it comes to different props. When I did my Splatoon cosplay and whatever, like and stuff like that, for instance, or so, I printed out some Splat Dualies for one of my friends, and for that, I needed it to be around 60 to 80% infill, depending on parts or at the connectors, because otherwise, when you're trying to connect those things together with each other, you are asking for it to actually just be too brittle and break on its own. So I had to print that stuff up at a higher level. Higher info rate. Higher level. Donut roll shape. Donut roll shape. 7. Donut roll shape. 3. Whip. Blue bananas whip top. Folded and rolled up. 6. Whip nuts. Strawberries. Vanilla. Fold up. And we are good. Or I sing. Good stuff right here. Good stuff. But otherwise, at least looking at what we're gonna have for these here, as much as I would love to have some kind of like liquid in there, and by liquid, that makes it sound more dubious in nature. Let's not do that, Truzy. As much as I would love to even, just sort of put some water inside these potions, I feel like I'm going to get arrested on some sort of con etiquette breach if I'm going around spraying cosplayers with a unknown liquid. And although, even if I know that it's water, to con staff and security, I could be spraying something much worse on people. And I mean that as a certified congoer for so many years now. Dude, people are weird at conventions. So, I'd rather not put the benefit of the doubt in their minds. Like, I'm just not gonna pull them in. It's liquid wind magic? What magic is still gonna get me arrested? They're gonna arrest me for some heinous crime anyway. If I do something dubious at a con, let's take it easy. Containers are fun, but do you take laundry and sell it boxes? My craft boxes in 4 hours? Oh, definitely. I was thinking of using like a phone holder or wallet. Like, for example, the phone stand that I use for my, phone that I'm using VTube Studio on right now, I have 3D printed. It stands at a solid 80% infill. That way it can hold the weight and not have to worry buckling at all. And it does its job. It's very good. I've used a few different containers, so like my precious chest from Genshin, for instance, when I was holding all of my other prop parts and everything like that too, or even Mappa Mayor. And they very much so do work well as containers. Now, do I worry about 3D print times? Yes and no. I've had some prints take so long. I think one of my favorite ones is that I 3D printed a Darth Vader head for my dad, just being a big Star Wars fan and all. Well, he is my father, quite literally so. So I did that, and he gets to use that as a pen holder for when he's doing like his paperwork downstairs. And it's really cute, and he loves it very much so. How long did that take? Because I printed it like 80% infill? Oh, dude, that took like 17 hours. Because it's a big head. Well, it was real worth it. I did a Blue Lantern cosplay, and the lantern was a purse with no pockets. Yes, let's go. Also, more Blue Lantern type. We need more people representing hope. I feel like Blue Lantern is like Blue Lanterns, especially if you watch the old animated series. Same people like who did like the studio who did like Transformers Prime and everything like that or so. Blue Lanterns are like the most adjacent that we get, besides of course Green and Red for crying out loud now. That conversation's another fangasm for another time now. But going on from that, yeah, I have been able to make use of so many props. Now granted, am I always going to have a container in fashion? Definitely not. I will say, what's its face? Rainbow Lantern, that is its own whole bundle of beans now. But, for a good amount of my characters who can't, to where I feel like they can't have a prop that fits in universe, and I didn't activate the no board again. Oh, well, it's whatever. for a good amount of characters who I feel like I can't get a reason in universe to have, like, you know, a prop or so function as a pocket or so, I just have a tote bag that I've used my Cricket Joy to print out decals that I've stuck onto those bags that represent the series one way or another. So not only does it function as a purse for pockets and whatever, but if I buy anything at Artist Alley at the dealer's room and I don't want to go back to my car or the hotel room, easy enough, baby, it's pocket space. No more carrying like 3 thank you bags filled with anime boxes and anime girl boxes, figurines and figmas and Nendroids and whatever. It all goes in one nice bag, baby. Okay, before I start this day, remember to, God, enable the no board, Cruzy, okay? Just enable the no board. It isn't that hard. No board. On. I missed the button. There we go. It's on. Enable the yes board? Ugh. Calvin, you are going to make me stream sometimes.
A great day for cooking, Chef.
Alright, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Tapping in and out. No board is showing up. Good stuff. Ah, shoot, I already messed up the first thing today. CVK, oil bacon. Since it's oil bacon, let's go ahead and start preparing the other stuff. Pyro nuts, I need ratatouille. Oh, ratatouille. Sits is sauce chives. Holt, 3 sauce foie. I need to get prime ribs out. I need to get, DPF. 5 is sauce truffle butter. I already messed something up because I choked so hard after messing up the first thing. Oh my goodness, Cruzy. This is not the best day of yours now, is it? Let's scratch that one from the record, everybody. Let's scratch that one from the record. PAS. Now PNPNP. Ratatouille. Just smash those keys, baby. Now DPF. Alright. This is a much better day, everybody. This is a much better day. And we just don't talk about the last day. Simple as that, yeah? Get the pork out. Some katsu. Oil filet mignon. Filet mignon. Season up. Get the potes. I can't believe I legitimately messed up, like, the first order. And that just tilted me beyond belief. But back to the greater cosplay discussion that we're so graciously having before I screwed everything up. Have you ever had someone confuse your cosplay for another one? I would say confused all the time. I've had some situations to where I literally have had the anime moment of some random person I don't know takes my hand, says, "Come here, I need to take you to something or so," thinking that I'm one of their friends. Then when they finally like reach like the con room or whatever stuff like that, they're like, they turn around and they're like, "Oh shoot, you're not my friend." I've had that, but otherwise, like, I'd put a very big asterisk on it when it's like, you know, you have like somebody just like standing around in the same room, like in the same line, in the same alley, and they're just kind of like, "Hey, I don't know your series. Are you like from Evangelion or something?" And it's like, "No, I'm from XY series." It's like, "Oh, that's cool. I've never played it, but I know about it." It's like, I feel like that gets a hard pass of like, what? Does that really count as mistaken identity? Not that much, in my opinion. I don't think that necessarily counts. But not too much from my side of things. Did you become their friend though? Heck no, they were awkward. Quite frankly, I was talking with other friends. Now, granted, would I like to become their friend under different circumstances? Probably so, but that is not the best first impression now, people. I'm gonna be real with you. 6, oil filet. 5 is sauce foie. 7, MAT. I'm in San Diego in a similar costume, but if I was charming or if the character was funny when I found them. Fair enough. I mean, I have had, like, the best time in cosplay is when people see that, like, oh, like, there's somebody in the same series that's adjacent to you, or somebody, you know, like, same costume, and or just, like, very similar, you know, like, one way, shape, regard, or so. And that's, you know, that's endearing, that's cute or so. Have I ever had, like, mistaken identity for, like, another person or another series? Probably, but I would not be able to remember exactly off the top of my head now at all. You know? But, a lot of my cosplay venturing that I did today, besides, of course, hanging out, having lunch and such with my friends, was cosplay shopping for my current project, which is cosplaying, well, the wonderful wind mage you see right before you today. Because, yes, coming to MomoCon soon enough, or, well, coming to many conventions, but MomoCon is the first convention that I'm bringing her to. It is going to be chatreuseproxy, your wonderful wind mage, ever at your service. So, if I'm printing the brooch, the main things I want to work on next is I need to print the little diamond that I have connecting my shawl here. And then I am, of course, going to print my shawl. I'm going to work on my arms next, as you can see. So I got the green materials, and then, of course, the blue for the shawl. Which I'm just going to have to cut, shape, fit, everything like that. Ever used foam clay? No, I have not. I have not had the pleasure yet, and that's mostly just because it never really came up to me. I haven't had a situation to where I really want to use clay as a medium much before. So I'm very much so used to just using, you know, styrofoam, cardboard as like my biggest substitute. Or, well, where I am right now with having a 3D printer. So, is there really much of a need? Not really for me. I'll be real with it, Chief. With the Timsy, jerk chicken, this will be an easy enough day. What about your inspired potions? Potions aren't made to expire now, people. Now, granted, as much as I'd love to 3D print something or so, that is going to be weighty. And since that is tied to what is going to be, like, leather on my belt or so, I don't want something jiggling like that to have too much weight, because otherwise it'll weigh down my belt. And because of that, then it will start, you know, dragging down my outfit, which can cause problems for what's going to be the whole tunic and everything like that, plus whatever I have in my pouch. It's going to be painful if I try to put anything, you know, more than just, like, you know, a pound or two of weight. So I'm just going to probably use some cardboard, model it to be like my bags, and then just use, like, you know, some nice wrapping paper to put it all to disguise it, of course. And then we'll just be good to go, quite frankly. After I tie it all together, nobody will be the wiser, and quite frankly, nobody needs to be the wiser. Yeah? That's literally the easiest solution. Seen some cool sculptures made of it, but I recently found out some use of it as cosplay. Well, do enlighten. Ah, fudge. I clicked 3 instead of 4. Do enlighten me on that then, because I am not entrenched in the medium, and I guess it's a good thing that I failed that day. That way I could turn the no board on, because I forgot to do it again. But do educate me on what this clay would be used for, because I just haven't, well, you know, it never came up in my own repertoire of needing to know it, or, you know, having a real need to know it, or use it, so I am ignorant to it. Not necessarily by choice, but more of just like, you know, ease of use, or necessity of use just never came up to me for it. This is gonna be an 8-stop day, so I'm glad this is gonna be a easier menu, but I'm just gonna have to keep my wits up about it. It's beef roots too, I have to remember. At least the jerk chicken's gonna be easy enough. KNP. I say as I do it in the exact round order. Number 6, KGM. Beetroot, TGL. That is everything. Pineapple, TGL. Wait, are you kidding me? What did I mess up on there? Okay, you know what? As much as it is just a 2 for the carpaccio, I'll just do, like, the oysters instead at that point then. Because I don't want to mess that up with how much I confused beef and beetroot before. We just don't put ourselves into that now, yeah? Don't put ourselves into that situation to fail. Too big to fail. Thank you, Hi-Fi Rush. Alright, so plans are, I'm going to have to get my measurements again. Ooh, how scandalous. Reviewing a girl's measurements live on stream. Yeah, let's not do that, please. I'm gonna have to measure myself again. Make sure I get specifically my shoulder length and everything like that. Just so I can, you know, get the exact size that I want this shawl to be. Especially with, you know, just about almost going down the entirety of my back, especially relative to my reference images and everything like that or so. But with how it is my own self that I'm cosplaying, and nobody else is really going to recognize me besides, you know, my own pleasure for being myself, it is just, you know, it is guilty pleasure. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but in my own mind, if I am the first purveyor, first cosplayer ever of chatreuseproxy, not to mention the fact that I am also chatreuseproxy, I need to do this right to the best ability. Because even though it is cosplay, and I am very much so receptive to the idea of cutting corners, especially, you know, hey, look, it came together at the end of the day. Nobody else needs to know the wiser, and quite frankly, that's how cosplay and a lot of costuming in theater works, especially so, or just performing in general. Yes! At the same time, my pride! My pride! Guy watches Squash play and he does Pokemon models very soft and light. Ooh, interesting. That reminds me, I need to get myself a belly bolt.
You really pulled that one
I need to probably get myself like a belly bolt plush or something. Or one of Iono's Pokemons as a plush. Of course, I feel like Electrode would probably be the easiest to get, just because. But unless people remember getting the Electrode especially from her... Iono getting the Electrode especially from her rematch. Because that's the only Pokemon she gets from her rematch. Besides, like, her, like, Link's leveling up, evolving, basically. Yeah, I feel like I could just go with, you know, the Iono channel's, partner Pokemon of Bellybolt. Very, very easily so. They need to get that around. Yeah, so what other cosplay stuff did I get today? I got myself a circular scissor, a circular cutter, circular scissors, a circle cutter, one of those, you know, that goes on its wheel and everything like that or so, so I will be able to use that for when I'm cutting the shawl. I got myself the parts needed, or the color fabric needed. The cotton section is having a sale today in my local craft store too, which is pretty nice. So I will be able to make the shawl and my little arm sleeves and everything like that, hopefully. We will be looking at ordering my contacts soon enough, my colored contacts for Iono, which I am very, very excited about. And then as we go on from there, well, I just need to see about getting other props for Iono as well, because of course I'm gonna have some Pokeballs, and I want to see if I can bring, like, you know, a Belly Bolt plush or something like that or so. I mean, if possible, I'd love to carry on her entire Pokemon team, but we'll see how it goes. Now, would I do just Levincia Gym Pokemon team of her 4, or the rematch with her evolutions, and of course, yeah, the Electrode, like I talked about too. See about it. I definitely want it for the photo shoot opportunity, though.
I knew you could do it. That was amazing.
Here we go. PB. Oysters, caviar, kimchi, mahi-mahi, KNP.
Almost there.
A crochet too, so I can make all the Poke plushies I want. There you go. One of my IRL friends who's going to be going as Nimona for that same convention. Well, I say IRL friends, they're online too. It's Zofanihi. She's going as Nimona, and she is doing a lot of crocheting, especially the crochet Pokeballs that we're going to be using around for our cosplay. Which will be super cool, super fun, super cute to have. Alright, here we go. That is going to be number 8. I need to go on out. Next up, I will get bouillabaisse, prawn, potato slime, good. Oysters, no caviar, just kimchi. Good stuff, KGM. Or Sisage, because that goes bad fast. Oysters, caviar, Sigmonet. We had Snapper, good stuff right here.
Next stop approaching.
I'm gonna get a sip of water while I have this low, by the way. Okay, I will admit, the bad thing of having my fan on full blast right now is that with how thin my new gunner glasses are, it is starting to just blow into my eyes, and now that I'm not hot anymore, it is starting to annoy me. Like, I want to close my left eye, annoy me. So I think, while I have this moment, I'm going to turn my fan off, so give me 1 second, everybody. Here we go. Get the Sisage out. And I need to prepare 1 of everything just about again. Not too bad. We're almost done with the day anyway. Does that mean I have explicit the propensity to choke, especially since I am 7 out of 8 stops on the way to a perfect day? Probably so. Mussel, shrimp, potatoes, thyme. I need to get KGM going. Number 3 is oysters and just cocktail. Number 4, oysters, caviar cocktail. Good to go. 6, mahi mahi. Get you going. 8, KNP. SIMP squirrels in my pants. Okay, 7, oysters and just cocktail. Oysters, caviar, horseradish. Good. Good. And now it's just going to be the little mash of everything for my sausage. Let's put everything there. Oh man, just like adding the edge and just getting to see the edge on the sausage every time makes me so hungry. Like, I do love to eat that so badly. I am a Filipino, probably true and true. I love my sausage. 9, 4. Oh, that was 3. And this is 4. And then number 10. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I don't have to prepare anything else. Good. I think I trust a food truck with caviar. I mean, well, in this day and age, and by that I mean the Serve Delicious universe, to where we basically had World War III or so, nuclear wars broken out. Food trucks literally carry guns on their trucks and everything like that or so to compete with each other and push each other out of the business. And Texas has walled itself off to literally become its own state. I feel like there's a lot less things you can trust in a food truck. There's like, unless you are like Sniper Assassin Elite Pro, I really doubt the food truck is going to be the best cover for doing dastardly deeds, such as giving people poison. Also, I messed up something? When did I do that?
We'll get there, Chef. That was a good attempt. But we know
I
you
messed
can
up
do better.
one order? When was this? God damn it. I know I said I had the propensity to choke. I look in the top left and I see 25 perfect orders, and it's just... Like, the fact that it's a marathon of a day of 8 stops. Won't trust caviar in that case. I mean, well, look, do you want to see the state of the United States here? Look, the entire western side is completely just gone. Texas is its own state. Louisiana's a radiated wasteland. Same with like Maine and like Minnesota. And Florida is even more of a peninsula than it already is. This makes me very sad today. Like, we're gonna have to do this again. But I just want to like do that, so it's really just an 8-point menu. So instead of having to worry about if I mess up the fish, it's just really the oysters. Yeah, let's try that. Well, we'll see how it goes, yeah? If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. Simple as that. Let's try everything again. Monk lobster potatoes thyme. The sours are easy enough. KNP. Like, the fact that it was the last stop too really makes me mad, but at the end of the day, well, I'm gonna have to do this challenge one time way, shape, form, or another. So I might as well knock it out while we're here. We're gonna I mean, it's literally just this. It's literally just this day and then the exit day. The exit day that I have to do for here anyway, right?
Great day for
So I'm not
cooking,
going to worry my head too much about it now, yeah? Alright, let's do this thing. Let us do this thing. PGPNV. Senegon. Neo TSR.
Ready for the next
Bouillabaisse. Craw, Monk, potatoes, thyme. Oysters, caviar, moniette. Oysters, caviar, moniette. Oh! It's the oysters, so there's C and S moniette. I figured it out now, because I just realized. Because I was looking and said, huh, I've never hit the top left option. And then when I slowed down, I see that they're both Moniette. What? S and C. Mionette. Mionette. Okay. You know, I don't feel as bad now because I realize what I did wrong, but it still does piss me off a good amount. Now that I realize the error of my ways, and how easy of an issue it could have been avoided. You know, if you took this up with the higher-ups, the tricks are delicious. Told them to make it much easier to identify what, and made sure that they were next to each other so you can identify them immediately on the fly. It would have been just as bad, Cruzy. Yes! I know! I'm sorry, though. I did my best. It was a simple line cook. Caviar. Ah, shoot! I'm tilting myself.
Hello, Chef. Good luck
I'm
today.
tilting myself so bad. It's a bit cheap. I mean, well, at least it's not a day where I have to prepare only burgers. And I mess myself up because every burger combination has a slightly different way of doing all of the burgers. Like, why? I get that there's many different ways to have burgers, but we have ballpark burgers right next to regular hamburgers? Hello? What is this supposed to be? Are you kidding me? This is annoying. I want to talk to my lawyers. Okay, I'd have to make more bouillabaisse, so monk lobster. I put clams in that. Well, at least it's just a prep food. Clams, monkfish, shrimp, potatoes, and thyme. We're doing everything else here. Yo, I thought you were the head chef. I'm the only chef! I'm the only chef! I mean, Cleaver's my driver. No, Whisk is my driver. Cleaver's the one who protects us whenever food trucks try to attack us in bad faith. But she does help out with serving the foods, but she just helps with the serving. That's it. If I press control, then she helps serve out the foods. Otherwise, I'm the only chef of the round. Dynasty, Trit serve delicious. You see that control icon in the bottom left? I was about to say bottom right. That's Cleaver right there. She helps me serve out the food, as you can see. But otherwise, Whisk just drives. Whisk's job is to drive. Cleaver is the one that serves it out. Or Radish. So I am the line chef. Because I am also the head chef. I do everything around here. Your warriors are on lunch break? They're eating here! If they recognize there's something wrong, they're gonna tell me at least! Oil S. Mionette. There we go. No caviar, though.
We are nearing the next stop.
Thank goodness. Warriors exist in this game? I would assume so! I mean, what? Especially so, there's gotta be some food truck insurance if people can bring along guns and everything like that to disrupt the competition. It's even smiled upon in the Iron Chef Speedway as a scene of challenge. We're crying out loud. Okay, what's next? Oh wait. Are you? And then I need to prepare more bouillabaisse. Mussel, shrimp, potatoes, thyme. Dough flatten chicken fold. Dough flatten chicken fold. Oysters, caviar, kimchi. Just slow it down, Drizzy. KNP, number 6. Oysters, caviar, cocktail. Good. We can do this. You can feel your face heating up, Cruising. That's not because you turned the fan off. That's because you are starting to tilt off the face of the earth. How about we don't do that, Cruzy, and we slow it down just a little tad, yeah? We're doing alright. We are doing alright. I didn't turn the no board on! I'm tilted again! God's damn it! Look, I pressed control, and Cleaver serves it all out, as you can see right there. I'm literally just pressing Alt-Tab to look into chat and control now. You see? Cleaver is just doing all the auto-serve work for me. It isn't too much off the skin of my bat now. Let's be honest here.
I knew you could do it. That was amazing.
Thank you, Whisk. Clams, monk, shrimp, potatoes, thyme. KNP. Everybody wants buta kimchi right now. Am I complaining? Not really. If the row is going out, that is going to be number 5 I am hitting. KNP. It's like Kiara's. KFP. Oysters, caviar, S. Mionette. 8. Dough flattened, pork folded. We are good on this note right here. Then I will just auto-serve these out, and we'll see what's next on the menu then, shall we? Why do you need the keyboard on anyways? This is exclusively a typing game, and it is not taking up any essential part of the UI. Even if I pull up the menu to create stuff, you can see it is literally not taking up any part of the UI that is covering otherwise, unless I'm in the main menu. So, it lets you at least see the effort I'm putting into this game, because literally, that's all my controls. Unless I manually click the food button on screen, K, G, M, like I did right here, and then hit enter at the bottom there, I am exclusively typing. So, it feels better for me as a sense of validation of, hey look, this is how stressful this game can be sometimes, people, okay? I say that as I'm purposely choosing some of the easiest foods so I can get gold medals, but when you have to do 386 of these days for gold medals, I hope it's a lot easier to see. Plus also, let's see connect a little bit more with me. You gotta market yourself some way, and if I'm the only trickster delicious streamer putting up a no board to let you see exactly the pains and suffering that I am putting myself through, then very much so, I'd like that title, please hand it over. Hand it over, Chubbigans. You've been in my stream before, hand it over. Oysters, caviar, kimchi, 4 is KNP. Plus also it makes seeing me misimport all the funny when I say I need to hit number 1 and then I hit number 2 and then it makes me serve a dish when it wasn't fully cooked and then I tear my hair out as I stress and sigh and go ah. Number 9 KNP. Number 10 caviar, horseradish. Good. We're back at stop 7. 244 combos, make that 260 right now. We are doing okay. It all auto serves out. Craw, clams, mussel, potatoes, thyme. And I don't need to prepare anything else. We are good. It's just whatever hits the menu next. Dough, flattened beans, fold. AGM. 3 is dough, flattened pork, fold. 4, oysters, caviar, cocktail. 5, oysters, caviar. C! Siemionet! KNP. 7, dough, flattened beans, folded up. And then auto serve it out. 9 foods, 2 foods, 335 combo, 336. Let me serve this out, 337. And that day is complete. Oh my god, I am so tilted. I can't believe I messed it up the first time too. I mean what, it worked out in the end and I'm doing fair and fine enough on that part. Thought that it didn't work at first. Oh, I'm just so glad I was able to do that. Like, gosh darn it, people. Gosh darn it. Well, it's another full day done, at least. So I'm almost done with yet another city. Funny enough. Because now I just have to do Tarnation. Shake and bake, 5 stops. Alright, so let's see here. I mean, I need 11 points, right? Smoothies I've never had a problem with. I need 7 points. Smoothies, milkshakes, beef Wellington could be done. Frozen lattes aren't the worst. Pork loin, pot pies aren't the worst. But I feel pretty confident with this lineup here, even if it is harder. Just don't confuse the smoothies and milkshakes, Cruzy, but they're pretty distinct enough for in the same drink category that I'm feeling confident on them. No board on. Let's do this thing. Brownies, yakitomo, get the corn going on there.
Hang on.
Beef Wellington is paste veg crossed. Paste stew beef. Ice milk, bananas, kiwis, apple, kale covered up. Yogurt, ice milk, avocados, kale. There we go. Because like you see, now that I'm actually doing like harder foods, I definitely am more comfortable with them. So because of that, I'm more liable to pick up the pace when I'm making them. And well, as you can see right now, I'm doing quite fine on them. Monsieur is going up next. I need to get Merovitz and then Yakitomo all serves out. 9, 8, Muskasa, bread, ground meat potatoes, eggplant, bechamel. Good on this. 9 RSU, get the Yakitomo serving out. Get these. 8 sits for the milkshakes, ice milk, straw chopped, covered up. Good to go. Get another serving of the brownies since it's already gonna go bad. Monsieur. Next up, number 5, and the milkshake is all good to go. You might also bring a certain amount of boys to said yard. Ice milk, chopped hard vanilla covered up. Good stuff right there. Like, I feel so much less confident with all of the burgers than I do these drinks. Even though they fall into these, you know, same category enough of like similar to other recipes in the family in the book and everything like that. I feel like that is a big hard lie, and you cannot compare it as much because this comes as easy baby food to me. Sits. Taste vets crossed. Good on that. I always still considered rebinding, that way I don't mess up the beef Wellington with the cross from going RW to instead of hitting RV instead, if I remember the key correctly. Yogurt, ice, orange, banana, strawberries, raspberry, pineapples covered up. Yakitomo, good to go. Brownies went bad. That is hilarious if they went bad at the last second here. But it gives me time to prepare everything again, so I'll go ahead and do that. Master Ratatouille. And then toss these out. I need to get Muscasa. That's the wrong order. BMPEC. Ice smoked straw chopped covered up. Ice apple juice. Pineapples, apples covered up. Taste stew beef. You are ice smoked chocolate tarbits, hard candy, vanilla stew covered. Anything else? Nope. Nothing up there. So 5. Ice smoked chocolate cookie hard chocolate covered up. Taste stew beef. Let's descend now. Ice, soy, watermelon, kale covered. Get the yakitomo out so the people don't get impatient. Sits. Ice, soy, banana, strawberries, watermelon, raspberry covered up. Yakitomo. 7. Milk, chocolate car, hard, vanilla covered. Tomo. Thank you, NL. Ice milk, chocolate, hard, vanilla covered up. That is good. More brownies need to start going out. Throw the yakitomo. Prepare a new order of it. These are about to go bad, so I can just go ahead and start tossing them. BWHR, Medovitz, good stuff, and stop 4 or 5. Taste do beef, ice apple, pineapple apples. Wow, that is a tongue twister if I've ever said one. Ice milk, chocolate, hard, vanilla covered. 5, paste do beef. 8 and 9 are yakitomo, so let's get these out. Number 7, ice milk, straw chopped covered up. Yakitomo 2 and 8 sits up. Ice lemonade, strawberries, watermelon, apples covered. There we go. Brownies are going to be next on my re-prepare list, and then I'll go ahead and do these two as well. BMPEC. Yakitomo is 1 on the F spectrum, and I don't have to prepare any more holding stations. So instead, paste do beef. We are looking at what's next. Don't be shy. Ice, apple, pineapple, apple. Ice, apple, pineapple, apple. Say that 5 times fast. Ice, apple, pineapple, apple. Ice, pineapple. Fuck. Well, it's whatever. Press 4 for the yakitomo. Don't press 3 and serve the beef Wellington before it's ready to go. And if I do believe so, if my ears don't deceive me, that is another perfect day. Hello, baby. That is nice to see, don't you think, people?
So proud of you.
Very happy
buddy.
with that. Very happy with that,
Chef.
then.
Whisk, I have told you about coddling Chef. It's not helping them.
You use the stick, I use the carrot.
What am I doing with the stick?
I love these chefs. I love these robotic assistants. Alright. So, skip the cosplays. I've already done the story. Cosplays. Skip the cutscenes. I've already done the story.
Hey, Cleaver?
Yeah.
Sip of water, but that is another full day done. Another territory done. 6 of 12 done, baby. 269 out of 387. And we're only halfway through my stream. Woo, baby! I am so happy, dude. I am so happy. Been streaming this game for 2 years. And we are almost there. I say almost there. It's still, what's his face? It's still a whole half of the journey, and it only just started from here. Let's go, yeah. Are you a shipper? Huh? Like, when you say shipper, I don't exactly know what you might be trying to imply or force upon me. I don't want your views on who the best boy and girl is. Get those away from me. 2 years and you haven't beaten it? No, I've beaten the main story. I'm just trying to 300. I'm just trying to gold medal all of them, like I have done with the past 2 games. Gold medal all of the days, like I did with chatreuseproxy 1 and 2. Because chatreuseproxy Forever comes out in April. Now, do I think I'd be able to... do I think I'd be able to finish my long-awaited journey? Long have we waited before chatreuseproxy Forever comes out, the newest game in the series? Definitely not. Unless I continue to churn out these perfect days, in which case, with how difficult some of the last days are, I really don't know about that. Yeah. But yeah, no, 2 years, and I'm only halfway through. Yeah, I mean, this game is not made to be 100%ed. I feel like that, unless you are a completionist by nature. Let's be honest here. So, but this has always been my comfort game. This series has gotten me through the entirety of I have sat through with this series through the entirety of my life altogether. Let's be honest here. It has always been here for me throughout my middle school, high school, and college with chatreuseproxy 1, 2, and 3 for crying out loud now. And so I always want to give back to this game because I love it very much so. I love the series and I love the creator.
Congratulations! That was perfect.
Like if you want to know too, Aoi, my first ever YouTube stream, besides my Fire Emblem Binding Blade test stream, was chatreuseproxy. It's on my old YouTube VODs from when I first broadcasted there, because I thought, I'll follow suit with Hololive, and I'll broadcast it all on YouTube. And then I made the switch to Twitch, as everybody else is on Twitch. I keep tossing things by accident. Cinnamon rolls out, espresso, you want chocolate chip. Get the boiled eggs ready going. Ah, shoot, I fat-fingered 1 and 2. But it's fine, though. I have the whole series on buy chatreuseproxy Forever, but that's not the type of game I can play. Fingers don't always do what I told them. Well, when I can take a second think. Awful rhythm games, too. You know, that is very, very fair. Also, me failing means I get to put the no board up, which I forgot to turn back on, which I continue to forget to do. I need to get a sticker that says turn the no board on if you're playing chatreuseproxy Delicious Cruisy. But for me, rhythm game aficionado, very much so, and, well, definite lover of the series, it flows way too well for me. And this is a good reason why I am in love with the series, very much so, top to bottom from all editions onwards.
We are nearing the next stop.
Yeah, I don't know very many independent VTubers on YouTube versus Twitch. There's definitely a good amount or so. Like, one big example I'll use is Dual Wolfling, Yuki and Yuna, who are on YouTube, except for the times when they are sharing both their perspectives. So unless it's like an IRL stream or so, I remember like when they did Gundam Evolution, I think Yuki streamed on Twitch and then Yuna stayed on YouTube. Don't quote me on it though. But they still are primarily full YouTube, plus like a few others that I've seen around. But it still is right that disconnect, unfortunately, between streaming services, and quite frankly, Twitch offers itself its affiliate system, which is much more reachable than YouTube's partner system to me in this day and age with how small I am. And that's not me trying to be like, oh, woe is me, small independent VTuber, whatever will I do. That's just reality. Because at least I can make my small payouts from like the Twitch Prime subs, which hey, if you haven't spent that away yet, you can click that nice little follow button and or subscribe button and help your girl out. She'll be able to post out more content, create higher budget stuff with, you know, more money on debt, and also get to continue work towards her eventual goal of cosplaying herself, coming this May. Smile.
That was the most delicious food.
But
Wow.
It just felt better, especially since Twitch has a lot more quality of life features than YouTube. Now, granted, YouTube is quickly catching up on the ball, because of course the membership system is a thing for emotes and everything like that. Does enough, same thing, if not, you know, a little bit more so, depending on how you want to define it. Then the Twitch subscriber system, rating, especially did so come in. Of course, there are a few different chatbots or so. I've even seen a few chatbots that lets you, what's his face? That lets you see Twitch chatters on your YouTube chat, even too or so. but they still each platforms has its ups and downs, and at least for me, I have cultivated a good enough audience here enough on the Twitch side. But then again, a lot of people also probably come to me for my notifs, either from my own server or also from what's his face, or also from like Gale Force, for instance. But that's also just another Discord server. Let's be honest here. All right, here we go. 9 and 10. Get these out. I need more beans. Tuscan beans. Do I need to make one more? Yes, I do. Get the cinnamon rolls rolled, and then more beans. Tuscan seasoned up. Toss the eggs out. I don't think I need 3 servings of that. Toss all of them out so I can make a fresh batch, quite frankly. The espresso, I did not notice if you were ready to go as well, sir. Tuscan and seasoning. 8 is espressoed up. 2. Oh, I don't need 3 orders of beans. Well, I'm only gonna need 1 order of beans anyway. I was trying to fly forward for a bit when I came back from the new model and better energy and almost hit it. Yeah. And so once again, it's just a breakpoint, and especially for a lot of the smaller starting out VTubers in this day and age, the fact that Twitch lowered the payout from 100 to 50 is going to help a lot of people's validation and encourage them to keep staying around, especially if they are starting out. Whereas once again, YouTube membership, I feel like YouTube membership offers itself a lot easier than Twitch membership. Twitch partnership, I mean. YouTube partnership versus Twitch partnership. But the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, still, like, it still is a benchmark to hit. And Twitch is at least more feasible for people to just hit 50 followers, stream for more than a week or so, and stream for like 20 times, and then at least start for 3 days of the week, or whatever the affiliate requirements are. And then you can really start working towards that payout, which for a lot of people who have Amazon Prime, it's just an easy linkage. Yeah, it comes out nice and easy like that.
Wow, a perfect run. That's incredible.
Now, I'm not going to be too proud of that day, especially after I messed it up, when this is really just difficulty 2 foods and below. But a perfect day is a perfect day. And quite frankly, I'm just happy to keep making progress here. Because how many do I have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33! Houston, Texas! You have 33 of the remaining medals here? Okay, I have like pretty much golded half of these cities just about. But holy crap, Houston, I am gonna spend 33 days here? Goodness gracious, what is this? This is actually going to be so painful. I say it's going to be so painful. It's painful just thinking about it even right now. Fine, mess ups happen. You're a VTuber, not a pro gamer. If I was a pro gamer, I feel like I'd garner a different audience then. Pro VTuber. I am a pro VTuber. That's my marketing stick, baby. Woo! It's all confusing to be, and it'd be a nightmare for tax season. Actually, Twitch is pretty nice for tax season, because since we're linked up with Amazon, I say we're as if I'm working for Twitch. Since it's linked up with Amazon, you just get a tax form in your mail, and they also remind you about it. It's pretty nice, honestly. You just send it in with your taxes, and you're basically good to go. Pro means you just paid to do it? Nah, that is a very dubious title to have. In that case, then, I could be a pro lawn cutter when I was 5, making an allowance for my parents. I don't think you can hold that up to scrutiny now. Alright, let's do this thing. No board on. You didn't forget it this time, Cruzy. You didn't forget it. And you should be very, very happy.
Alright, Chef. Show me what you got.
That is the official definition of professional. Well, in that case, then, I could definitely be called a professional in many different aspects. but I feel like that is also literal definition versus dictionary definition. Literal dictionary definition versus like everybody, like what is society, like what is societally, what is the societal accepted definition? Kind of like how, like, you know, like, I think like swag is officially defined in like Merriam-Webster dictionary. It probably falls underneath like a certain, you know, a certain thing, or so. For instance, like a certain pedigree for like what considers it to be swag. Is that how what everybody's gonna accept the swag? Not really. You know, like how even then you may be a professional in your field, but I don't have to trust you. Okay, you know, that's simply swapped to politics, so let's not talk about that. Let's change the subject. I just realized how bad that sounds if I think about it in any other way on how to utilize that argument. And that just leads to politics, and so we are not going to get into that, people. We're just going to enjoy ourselves on my Twitch channel now, shall we? This is a very interesting menu. Yeah, it said the Far East, and I can see it's all, you know, Asian, mainly Japanese foods here. Well, I say mainly Japanese, that's because I picked Japanese foods, let's be honest here. Because there's other foods that weren't just exclusively Japanese. But still, this is a little whiplash between harder foods and easier foods. Is that a problem though? Definitely not. I mean, I'm doing it fine enough. DRS, japchae. Japchae. Get the yakitomo out. And here we go. Hanami dango. 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 Kanazuna sue me for singing the dango song. Alright, DRS. This is a 6-stop day again still. Surprised I haven't really gotten any, what's his face? Any VIP orders. Then again, I also just didn't look at it, and it doesn't have to have a VIP orders for, like, if it didn't have the icon for VIP orders, well, I don't have to worry about it in the first place. The amount of jokes that play with etymology is so fun. I mean, that's why naming conventions are super fun, of course. I mean, my own name is just based entirely in etymology, for crying out loud, behind, like, what the literal definitions are. Like, my whole name, you can just take it quite literally, and you get exactly, like, you know, everything about me. Chartreuse is just the color. The yellow limeish color. Yellow, green, lime, lemon lime color. That is literally just my color. What is proxy? Chartreuse proxy, that's my full name. To do something by proxy is to have somebody else do it in your place. I'm not a facecam streamer necessarily. I do all my activities through a model, through a proxy. Chartreuse proxy. Is your etymology behind me? Fun facts. Now, I say that a little disingenuously. Am I a facecam streamer? I just choose to be a VTuber because I could just be a cute anime girl. And while I don't have any problems with how I look, how I sound, or anything like that or so, you know, it's that little appeal. Though I do think I have an idea for what I could break out for my 2-year streaming anniversary when it comes around in the summer. I could definitely just do a facecam stream with me and my cosplay as, well, myself for the stream. And it would look pretty nice. But I need to get a better webcam for it, because the fact that I only have my, you know, my $10 Amazon webcam that I bought just so I could pass the requirements for some Zoom classes back in college. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be up to par for when it comes to streaming, actually, now. Which is something I'm definitely going to have to take note on. 6 DRS, 4 is whipped bananas, nuts, raspberries, strawberry, fold, rolled up. 8 is salmon, 9 is... Here we go. Get these going. I'm going to get number 7 out. Whipped bananas, nuts, raspberries, vanilla stew, folded, rolled up. WP, get the yakitomo out. 5, 4, 2, 9, and 1 dongos. 7, 3, 5, and then I need to hit 6, 4, 1, 2. Oh, I can just do it in ascending order now. It's not like these are really going by too fast. 8, RSU, RSU, RSU. Good stuff, Drizzy. You already know what etymology means? Most confuse it for entomology, and that just bugs me. I mean, well, first and foremost, nice puns on the confusion between those two. And etymology is real fun. I mean, like, really, we are VTubers. We all chose our names for a reason now. Bought my webcam for 100 and it works extremely well. I mean, Well, you can use a $100 webcam for a lot of things now. Let's be honest here, people. But like Etymology is a reason once again why everybody chose their name, their stream name online. That is literally just etymology. That is the name behind what you are, what you do, and everything like that. I feel like that's like a phrase or like a word that, you know, a lot of people would have been used to by now. Don't you think? But, you know, I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past very many times, and very much so, I continue to be wrong in many different ways. I'm constantly surprised by how so many people have not given much thought, for instance, or so, but Not everybody wants to put in the same effort. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, just like people put in different varying efforts into different practices and mediums. I put a lot of thought into myself, like how I appear online, of course. And like, especially when it came to like cosplay, getting back to the first conversation we had today, I put a lot of thought into how my costume looks. Both not only for a VTubing perspective, but for ease of cosplay. Now, did I really obey my own rules too much? No, because they don't have any pockets, but that's why I'm just gonna bring a tote bag for when I cosplay myself. Ha! I missed the E, oil bacon, good to go, state is porterhouse. I just named myself after my favorite color. I don't have a cool reason why I chose my name, because I suck at naming things. That's not a bad thing now. I mean, not everybody gotta have, you know, the deepest name, for crying out loud. Have you seen how many juniors, seniors, everything like that, the third, the fourth, whatever it is, and just like history and such? Especially when you consider like kings or yeah, other famous figures or so. Now I guess like it's cool. It's like, oh, I was named after my father. Who was named after my father or so. That's boring name convention. I say that's boring. It's not necessarily bad. I'm just like, you know, that's been done and dusted over the years now. People can be unique for however they want, or just not as unique if it just comes to. Not a problem now, necessarily, and not everybody has to have the most standout name. Coalies, made for Minecraft, where I found a bunch of coal for the first time playing on my sister's account. I'll tell you a few other fun things. Grand, her old tad, used to be called Softface. That's literally just what she typed out first on the keyboard. It just popped into her mind, and then that was that. I only remember that because she let me take over her 12 Penguin account once I forgot the password to mine. Back in the day. My old account, one of my old tads on the Xbox 360 days when I was, you know, cool, you know, young kids playing COD was, I'm not kidding, it's dead, it's at silence. Why? Nothing else besides it sounded cool. And then I got made fun of for it because it was the name of a perk that you'd fit in Call of Duty multiplayer. Oops! And then I just changed to the Cruiser, now shortened to the Cruiser. I'm now shortened to Cruiser. Or, well, I get called Cruzy, but Cruiser is just my default tag online otherwise, if I'm just playing games. So I was Cruiser before I became a VTuber, so yeah, I can go by chatreuseproxy, but Cruiser is still my default tag. If you ask me to input my name into something, Cruiser is always going to be my default answer, no matter what. Oil fillet, 8 oil bacon, going up and good. Swiss, sauce, swas. I'm not on a YouTube poop now. Swas. Yo, hand me the swas. Chives, good to go. Anything I need to make? No, we are good. 5 out of 6 today. Good, Trizzy. You are doing good stuff. Tilapia, THBS, T-bone, stick it up. Oil filet mignon. My club name was, let's see, it's like he smashed and made a word for that. Yeah, I was about to say, I have no idea how to pronounce that, if it was foreign or not, but yes, it is foreign to the regular human tongue, because that is just not a traditional word. Smile. I need to hit number 5 for an albacore. 9 is going to be filet mignon. I need to hit 6 before it goes out. Foie. Albacore. 10 is salmon. 7, bluefin. 9 sauce chives. You are New York strip. Mahi mahi. 8 is mackerel. 4 mahi mahi. 6 albacore. Good stuff on all these ends here. I have another state to prepare, a New York strip. So go ahead and state to say, like, it's a 3. That's only just because it can trick at different lengths, meaning you just have to be able to press control fast enough. It is one of the easiest 3s of all time, like, holy crap. Pan, pesto, cheese, pep. lasagna, spinach up, and then one ratatouille on the way. Ratatouille. T-bone, porterhouse, tilapia, 4 mahi. Then we have porterhouse again. 6 is porterhouse. 7, oil bacon. 8 nets is T-bone with 9 as oil filet mignon. 3 mahi. 7 sauce foie. And I can just auto-serve most of these out. I hit 9 for sauce foie. 5 is the New York stripped up. 10 is porterhouse. 8 is red snapper. And we just auto-serve. Good stuff, Cruzy. Good stuff. My model is catching up to me right now. I mean, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, but it still does chud every now and then. Is that a problem? Nah, it's my computer being slow. But then again, I'm not dropping any frames. My kilobytes are fine.
Wow.
But then again, I made the most heinous thing in internet history and used Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet. Most because there is no Ethernet ports in my house. And also, I just use Wi-Fi for VTube Studio as well, which probably doesn't lend itself well to the cause. But aside from that point, we're doing fine enough, people. This is fine enough. Alright, now if I turn no board off. Oh no, not Wi-Fi, dude. Well, I'm a fighting game player too, so of course, Wi-Fi people or Wi-Fi warriors are actually that is actually grounds for you to not play the game. Okay, 15 points needed. How about I just come back to you later? Let's serve delicious classics for 15 points. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. This will be easy. Oh, baby. Is this easy enough for me? Yes, please. Give me easy stuff. I hate making sopapillas. I'd rather just make sushi. Actually, I'm not kidding. I'd rather give this 5 difficulty food than a 1. Going through my thermos so fast too. I'm at 1:30, so 1 hour 30 minutes, so another 30 on the stream. I can knock out a good amount more days in that time. Okay, 5 stopper day. Let's do this thing. Spinach up, sushi, sesame shrimp, wasabi asparagus, rolled and cut, tilapia, T-bone, classic pretzels, New York, sweet steak. Good to go, and everything else will just go ahead and auto-serve. Sesame, carrots, mayo, wasabi, asparagus, roll, cut, cross pretzels, and then let's see what else I need to prepare after this. I'd like the sushi, not a big fish fan, let alone raw fish. Fair enough. I know a good amount of my friends who very much so aren't seafood people in particular, but for me, as a Filipino, I do love seafood in all bits of my diet. I love it very much so. So if you don't want the sushi, hey, more for me, babe. No, like, if I had to quantify some of my favorite seafood, it would definitely probably have to be lobster or any kind of octopus, because no restaurant prepares an octopus the same way twice. No restaurant prepares octopus, calamari, anything like that the same. And I feel like the same especially goes for, well, for lobsters as well. I feel like I get a different experience with every lobster. And oh, baby, is it so nice. I love it, love it, love it.
No problem, Chef.
5 is garlic with a G, 6 is spicy with an S, and then 7 is going to be garlic with a G. Good. Sushi out, cucumber, crab, wasabi, eel, rolled, cut. If I toss these out, I'll be doing fine, so get the wasadna out. It's red yours, so we are good on that note. 2 red York lobsters, french fries, shoestring, and wavy. Yes, please. New York strip. Porterhouse. 6 is red York lobster. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was 1 off on my count there. Good thing I was looking at it itself. 10 is going to be a king lobster. Yes, please. And then the auto serve takes care of the rest. There's only one place I would get clams because everywhere else it is full of sand. You mean the clams that you are getting served are filled with sand? Hello?
Cooking and
Huh?
serving.
I don't know about that now. I feel like we're electronically going back around to the argument of, hey, I don't know if I'm going to get this at a food truck at all, because especially in this post-apocalyptic state, the fact that you're able to get XYZ foods from a food truck, it does not sound good now, yeah? Like, no, like, I'm trying to see what it was if I'm scrolling up. Caviar, yeah, like, that doesn't sit right with me necessarily if you're saying you're getting it served with sand. I feel like that is a health violation by the FDA. Sits is king lobster. Go right ahead. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm behind on it by 1 again. My goodness gracious, Cruzy. Can you count correctly? I really hope that you can, for your own sake. Alright, now you are garlic, ginger, Asian. 5 is buttered up, and 6 is spicy. Good stuff. Now, one of everything. You want a veggie lasagna for the last stop. Sesame, avocado, salmon, mayo roll, cut. King lobster, porterhouse. Pretzel is German. Baba is you. Steak, French, choux curly. Done up. 4 is king. 7 is lobster. 7 is lobster. This really is just a Baba is you puzzle right now, isn't it? 8 is T-bone. Good. And then autoserve takes care of the rest. You are looking at an Asian sauce right here, sir. I just have to hit 4 and 7 after mastering control a few more times. Oh, wait, the french fries went bad. Steak French choux curly. No. Choux wavy. Fuck. Bro, I have tilted myself. I have tilted myself off the face of the earth with that mistake. Are you kidding me right now? Do I feel good about this? No, I do not. Not at all. Currents and photographies not at all gets it out when you steam them. They steam them show, but when you get put in a tin for a while and they expose the sand, that's only for the fresh ones. Yikes. And also, I am kicking myself right now.
Cook, serve.
How did my french fries go bad, dude? I must have done the Ron shoestring formula. Damn it. I feel like I distracted you with clams? No, you're fine. I literally just messed up the recipe for making the french fries because I think I confused waffle and wavy, W and V. So because of that, it did not create the batch correctly, and that's how I panicked myself and ran myself over. I'll come back to you though. I have 5 upgrades though, so I think I can upgrade aroma blower probably. Oh, I'm level 5. I can get more holding stations. I mean, I'm almost filled with everything, but aroma blower goes up, so we have that at least. So let's go back to it. Chatreuseproxy. Do I keep on the fries? I mean, everything else sucks, yeah, and I'm not preparing sopapillas anytime soon. But I just hate putting the sugar on those sopapillas.
A great day for cooking.
If you had a day where there's only sopapillas, you are going to make me scream. PSVCR. We are doing good on this. Sesame, cucumber, crab, wasabi, eel, roll, cut right up. Lobster, T-bone, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, seasoned up. German pretzels, followed by sweet steak French shoestring. Good to go. Alright, I'm going to prepare. Did I just send one early by accident? Yes, I did. Don't. We don't even speak about that now, okay? Yes, VCR.
We're almost
I am
there.
looking at shoestring wavy. Yeah, waffle is W, wavy is V. So I think that's where I was messing up my orders to begin with first, and that's where it started really going downhill. Sushi, messed that up. Carrots, shrimp, asparagus, tuna, rolled, cut. Easy enough. That gets all served out. More sushi, please. Salmon, mayo, asparagus, crab, rolled, cut. Mash those out. Get, that's one more on the lasagna than I needed. Fudge. Well, I'm not being pressed for time at least.
Keep up the good work.
Salmon, crab, wasabi, eel, tuna. I have failed 3 recipes in a row now. Let's not keep this trend up, really. Better. What do you mean I messed up? Salmon, crab, wasabi, eel, tuna, rolled, cut. If I mess this one up too, I was about to say, if I hear the doo-doo sound of me messing up yet another order of sushi, I am going to mess this game up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breaded. Good. 7 is New York strip. 8 is porterhouse. Let's prepare... Oh, nope. Ginger sauce first. That is I. Let us prepare some more french fries, so I don't have to tear my hair out in case I mess it up again. Sesame, cucumber, crab, wasabi, eel, rolled, cut right up. Your specialty order of a T-bone steak. You may have it your way, BK. In meaty Rome lasagna. We love to see here. After that, some German pretzels will be on the way, and more lasagna is needed. Thank you, sir. Sesame, avocado, mayo, fried crab, rolled, cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seasoned. Porterhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seasoned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seasoned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seasoned. 7 is a king. 8 is a king. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seasoned. You may be wondering, oh, but it sits all the time. Why don't you just, you know, count it? Why can't you just spam it? You can go over on when you are making those, and it will ruin the chicken. So I make it a point to count it out, even if I can see it, even if I can feel it as I tap the key, even if I can smell it, for crying out loud. There's not a day to where I am not saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm preparing those chicken breasts. Cucumber, shrimp, mayo, eel, rolled, cut right up. And is going to be 1 coconut sauce on the OT.
You were the best chef ever.
Here we are, and out of PTSD, French shoe, curly, wavy fries. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mahi mahi. Mahi mahi. 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breaded, not seasoned.
Ready?
5 is a king lobster. There we go. And then 6 is a regular lobster. Stop 4 or 5. You can do this thing, Cruzy. You are almost there. You are almost there. Just let it auto-serve and relax. Just relax, okay?
No problem, chef.
Pretzels are needed. French fries. I will make more out of anticipation. I am scared. Okay, 5, you are just coconut sauce. Good to go. Come on, number 6. Get your way out of here. Ginger. Good. More pretzels, and that is it. Ah! So I counted my jump rinse already, or else it was count 7 million times with counting. Oh, counting is a essential human skill. Let us be honest here, people. If not for counting, well, math's bad, people. And when you are bad at math, you do things like accidentally commit tax fraud, or, well, lose all your life savings now. Be good at math, people. I dislike math because I am bad at it, but you need to be good at math. Alright, number 1 is ginger sauce, that is I, and now I just have to look at number 6. Everything else should serve out just fine with no hitches, and it seems to be doing so right now too, very much so. 6 is butter. I click butter. Oh, gold medal. I'm getting my phone charger real quick though. So I did get a notification halfway through the day that I'm at 20% battery
I'm
life.
speechless.
So quick intermission,
Talk forever about
but
how
I'll go on for a little bit more, people. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Alright. 18-point menu, midnight eats. What are you? I mean, I need 15 points, so if I want to really look at it, spaghetti, corn dogs, pancakes, lobster, stuffed peppers, chicken breast, cereal. Not the worst. I could also just substitute for shepherd's pie. Midnight eats? That, I mean, oh, it does work enough, I suppose. I suppose. We'll see though. We'll see.
Hello, Chef. Good luck today.
All right, let's do this thing. Spaghetti and meatballs, pancakes. Get them up. Lobster. I just hate how long the lobster takes to cook though. It's gonna be another 5-stopper. Choco crisp. Milk and strawberries. Pancakes and blueberries. Straub. Maple. Straub. Con. Now you want mustard, the wurts, and then it's just everything on here. Then you want ginger sauce. Good. Spaghetti and meatballs. And cakes. I can't just hold it down, unfortunately. You actually do have to mash. Spread it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. King lobster. I think I hit K. I want to say I'm pretty confident I hit K because I had K for chicken breasts, and I feel like I'm psyching myself out now, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breaded up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bread. 7. What do you want? Fiber blast and milk. 8 is lamb, onions, peas, carrots, mashed potatoes, no cheese. You want coconut sauce, very respectable. 9 is a regular lobster. Pancakes, blueberries, ketchup, mustard. Pancake strawberries, pancake pecan. 10, blueberries. 7 is blueberry. Get the spaghetti already going out here today, please. 5, pecan, straub, maple, pecan. 8 is blueberry. 6 is pecan. 7, 1, 2, 8, 7, 10. Ketchup. Pancake blueberry. 5 is ketchup. 4 is ketchup. 3 pecan. 9 is going to be Asian sauce. Straub. Mustard. 8 maple. Oh gods. Clean dog. 2, 4, 6, 5 ketchup. 9 mustard. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, it's just more reflexes and making sure I can count and see which order demands my attention the next. But it does not make me feel any less pressured now, people. Let's be honest here.
Incoming food truck.
NEAP.
Ready?
NEAP. 6 is going to be cornflakes, milk, and blueberries. 7 nets. Cornflakes, milk, and blueberries again. 8 is just a regular lobster. 10 is a king, with 9 being mini wheats, milk, and strawberries. I'll take mayo and mustard on my corn dog. Let's just keep moving, people. Ginger, 6 and 7. Pecan, 6. Maple, 4. Pecan, 9. Ketchup and mustard, 5, 3, 7. Strawberry, blue, ketchup and mustard, clean, ketchup, 6. Blueberry, pecan, strawberry, maple, strawberry, 7. Maple, 8 is garlic sauce, butter, mustard, ketchup, dry, ketchup, 4. Pecan. I feel like a madman just reciting these out. Mustard, dry, SMR, 5 SMR, 6 is going to be pecan, 7 SMR, 8 pecan, maple, pecan. Okay, 8 and 9 are SMRs. Blueberry, pecan, strawberry, ketchup and mustard, pecan, SMR, maple, blueberry. Oh, okay. Okay, we are doing alright. I apologize for this commentary. This has got to be some of the worst commentary ever. Shh. Corn dogs, get them out here. King lobster going on. I need a fiber blast and some milk. I'm glad I am 4 out of 5 stops here, because if I tried doing this day earlier, when I was talking about cosplay and everything like that, I don't think I'd be able to keep my train of thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The worst commentary is silence. I mean, some people like silent commentary, especially when it comes to JRPGs or so. Because it's like, well, I feel like if you're saying, oh, in the sense of commentary, well, yes, there's no commentary is different from saying, hey, live commentary, and then saying nothing here. And sometimes some people have to focus up. That's different from having a break and then having commentary. For me here, I'm just really just saying the keys that I'm pressing, but at least you have the no board to back me up on this now, people. SMR, 4, 6, blueberry, ketchup and mustard. I need 8 and 9. Everything is spaghetti going out here except for 3, which is a mustard. So I can go ahead and hit these, ketchup and mustard. And then 7 is buttered up. Then let's just go ahead and prepare everything else out again. And we are on the last stop here. Because it's like, the thing with a lot of people is that they can't multitask as well. And at least for me, I feel like I can fall into that same basket when I want to focus up, like when I'm playing my Apex Nights, for instance, too. I'm not giving as much way to miscellaneous commentary, but also that's also to not confuse my other compatriots in call. But especially so, like, I am so much so used to a lot of these recipes that it really does come second nature when I am preparing these things out. So because of that, it doesn't strike as much of a verbal tonal disconnect in my mind to be saying one thing and then also going just nonchalantly in the very back, hey, that's spaghetti, you have to press SMR in that order. Exactly so. Like I'm doing right now, kind of like autopiloting enough because I have a little bit of a head start, but it does definitely help me out if I can focus up and say it out loud, as opposed to just trying to wing it exactly as I'm doing right now. Now, to be fair, I am doing a heck of a job at the moment, because I thought I'd be struggling very much so. Now, granted, it is just pressing, like, one single key. That is a P for pancakes, followed by the simplest next one of just whatever the first letter is of the word that you need. K for ketchup, M for mustard, yeah, but even then, a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that and keep a 211 delicious combo rating all at the same time. So, you know what? I think I'll take the dub that I can, and I am just built differently, people. How am I doing this? I need some water.
Whoa! I think that's a perfect run.
Ah, goodness gracious. How did I do that? I'm built differently. I rest my case. I still am getting through it, everybody. Okay, let's see what's next here. I probably have time for one more day. It is 1:53 I'm batting on time, so not too bad. I just want to keep it at 2 hours so I don't overburden myself. I do thirds. Alrighty, Pat. I mean, I just need 3 foods, right? So, this doesn't seem the worst ever. I mean, just do creme brulee is the hardest thing. Yeah? Yeah, I think I can do this. I mean, I say that as I put like 3 zero-cost foods on the bottom for crying out loud, dude.
Alright, Chef. Show me what you got.
Alright, let's do this thing. Corn starts, and I put the milk first and messed everything up. Ah, goodness gracious. Seasoning and lid up, did the bluefin tuna going on out. DRS, the japchae is easy enough. Falafel, dunk you all. Chicken nuggets, dunk you all. Now, COSWMX, there we go. That is so much better. Congrats, Cruzy, you can follow basic commands and do them all in a particular order. You're doing wonderful, girl. You are doing wonderful. Alright. Now let's see what I'd have to prepare more next of. More of the forbidden rice. No, it's brown rice. But we're doing fine on this. I say as I mess it up in its entirety. Let's press B again. Forbidden rice, seasoning and lid. I fat fingered and I hit semicolon instead of L for the lid. I realize the errors of my ways now, people. I apologize very much so. Number 5, mahi mahi. Get this going. 1, 2, 3. 6 is battered up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. it's the same thing like saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when I'm tenderizing the chicken as it is with the creme brulee, because it is a easy one to mess up if you let it go bad now, people. You gotta be on top of the creme brulee!
All right, let's get moving.
We're almost there.
Don't clip that. Do not clip that. I swear. I'm a fraud! I'm such a fraud! I want to try. I want to try so hard. I want to just count it out. No! I feel so embarrassed. I feel so shameful. Oh my god. So I know I am not the best gamer in its entirety, but this night is gonna end on the fattest L conceivable known to man. Because I was talking myself up about being able to do it all, and then, oh my god. What has overcome me besides just the overwhelming ability to choke? I am so mad. Can't believe, I can't believe I've done this. I can't articulate how disappointed I am in myself here. The worst thing too is I'm not even counting to 3 now, and I'm preparing these foods just fine enough. So clearly it was just a skill issue on my part, as I messed up creme brulee, even though I said I have to make sure I don't mess it up. I count to 3. It's totally fine, guys. Haha, smile, smile, hide the pain, hide the pain right now. 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. 9, 10. Hello, welcome to Treat Serve Delicious. What can I get you? Existential dread? Yeah, sure, we have that in droves here, people. Mahi mahi. Yay. Get everything going out. Yay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, woe is me, the only line cook, head chef of Treat Serve Delicious. I can't do anything right. Oh, baby. This is killing the mood. This is killing the mood. Come on, Cruzy, you can do better than this. You can do better than this, Cruzy. You've done better before. Come on, where's your fighting spirit? There's 2 more stops. Remember, y'all, if you do want to come back and view it, just view the VOD on Twitch or on my YouTube, which I upload immediately afterwards now. So if you do want to catch those great moments, and if I don't clip it myself, then you won't be missing out now, people. It's just more incentive to watch Little Old Cruzy. Ha! I can pass it off as a way to promote watching my backlog of views and promote the algorithm to watch me. Take that! It was a tactical blunder! A tactical blunder! Oh no! I messed up, but it was for content! Woo!
Problem, Chef.
Totally, people! Wink, wink, nudge, nudge! My glasses are on, so it isn't touching. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge! It's for content, everybody. It's for content. I swear. I swear my life is a win mage. I mean, to be fair, I can't even perform magic in this world. The mana is too low, so I really am not swearing on much at all. But you can trust me. Dude, source, trust me. Salmon, THBS, sits, creme brulee. The worst thing is too, I perform so well, or at least it's good content when I'm performing under duress, like under these situations, because then my brain goes into full autopilot as I continue to prepare all these foods. Because like, for example, right now, I've barely been counting out 1, 2, 3 on these creme brulees. 2, 3, smile, and yet things have been going well enough. I have kept my combo this whole time, and like, what? Am I bad when I just try to, you know, be like, I'll be good. I'll follow the common rules and denotations of Treats Serve Delicious. Am I going crazy? Hey, don't call me crazy.
Wow, that's pretty darn impressive.
Alright, we end off on a dub. It's going crazy with me. I swear. We end off on a dub. It's another day done. That's a level up. I'm almost up to level 100 in Treats Serve Delicious. And you know what? At the end of the day, once again, 273 medals, 6 territories done. I'd consider that a very rousing success, everybody. A very, very rousing success. So thank you everybody who came by tonight. It was a pleasure always to get to stream out to, well, of course, my lovely audience, and to all newcomers, one and all, who came by, whether you lurked, whether you came by for the whole time, stayed for a little bit. It's always just a pleasure to be able to just get to chill out with you all, you know? And so I'm just always happy to present it, and for a good week going forwards. Remember, I am back on Wednesday, 2 days from now, same time, 8 PM CST, with my other cooking game, Misty's Izakaya, and it will just come back to that, of course, soon enough. But for now, we will go off screen, and I am going to go out and raid one of my good friends. So let's see who I can hit. We'll go hit Akane. Akane Chiba, one of my oldest friends in the VTubing sphere. Be sure to give them all the love. Now remember, too, we have our raid emote. It is just CG Cruise Hard, which you can get for free if you just follow me. The cruise ship has landed. Proxy raid. That's the raid command, of course. I mean, well, I had to type it out. I still need to put the command out there. I still need to make the command. But wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your wonderful windmate, your cruise ship captain, chatreuseproxy, ever at your service. Have yourselves a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night now, all, and I'll catch you all on Wednesday.
Just go to the sleeping thing now. Go. Hurry while we have a chance.
I'm going.
Not you, Preggy. Them. Go to your sleeping thing. Hurry, quickly. Go, go, go.
We're already there. We're already there.
All right, go.
We're already there.
Sleep. Oh, holy shit in the handbasket, man. Oh my god.
We did
Jesus.
it. We did it, guys.
Fucking
Okay,
Christ and a half.
No, you can take the top. if
Oh, hi,
you want.
Kevin.
Oh, how
let's
the fuck
see.
that?
Well, that means I should have
wasn't
my
me
food
that took
still,
it.
right?
Ah, fuck. Can you play the top again?
Nom.
Oh,
Well,
I got it now.
wait.
Fuck.
Hey, Kane, you need food?
I actually do. It'd be awesome.
Okay.
I also need water.
Hold still for a second. Well, I don't have that for
Alright,
you.
Oh my
yeah,
god, I
let's
didn't even
go
hear.
back to them.
Hello and welcome everybody. I'm sorry I didn't notice the raid. Thank you, Cruz, for the raid. How are you doing, Cruz?
There you
It's
go.
been
This dude right here.
so long. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Sorry,
Did
I've
you
been
get it?
kind of like rage-induced at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
I do apologize. I just looked over his side now. Thank you very much for the raid. Much appreciated. How are you doing? Let me see if I can give you a quick shout out real quickly. Give me a moment. Let me just kind of
Alright, let's
press the
repair the
tab
house.
button over here.
Put a lock. Can you put a lock on the door?
Not that I know of, no.
Didn't
There we
you
go.
notice it was there?
So at
definitely
CG
need to
Cruiser,
Yeah, I'm trying
who are
to,
you
like-
playing?
Okay,
Okay,
well,
I guess we
Cook Serve Delicious 3. Is that the game where you have to do all the
Lock that door.
the
Fucking
thing?
wish- Just put a
Yeah, you
log
see
in
this?
front of it
You
at
see this
nighttime.
marker
That's
over here, Wolfie?
the game where you have to type.
Nick and I are gonna go in the cave. Wait, why?
Almost dropped something. Hold on. Give me a second, Cruz. Oh god, I scared myself just now. I almost dropped something off my desk.
Mark the cave. Because
But thank you again, Cruz, for the raid,
struggling.
aka Proxy. Much appreciated.
Oh yeah. The marker is a step.
Oh, I guess I don't need my
Yeah.
lighter anymore, do I?
Give me
Yeah,
a
it doesn't
break.
make sense to.
I'm
think
dying right now.
It's my typing cooking game, always on Mondays. That game looks tough. Like
Hello,
real
three-legged
deal.
bitch.
That game looks tough as hell.